we can just chat. I'm gonna record so I don't forget. Look at flowers.
I was testing that tap. Oh God, Tapcast. That's it. I was testing that today, and yeah, one of the testings as I'm figuring out how to do it, I totally forgot to record it at all. And I'm like, okay, sit. There's nothing to sit. Shit, that was my best one.
Oh no!
Nah, the next one was better.
Well, today, part of the challenge was I wrote a song a couple of years ago, and it wasn't like that great, but it was one that was part of the set of Lisa Mychols 3, and I can't find it. It's the one song I can't find. I have the lyrics. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue, but it's not. It's one of those things. So I'm so frustrated. I'm getting obsessed, even though it's not that genius.
Don't.
No,
That's
I let
exactly. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Wayne Dyer story with the butterfly, where he just sat there and remember he lived by that time in Maui. I mean, so it's pretty easy to be chill in Maui. But he was so chill that this butterfly just landed on his hand. And I tend to think that inspiration is exactly like that butterfly, but so absolutely are lost things. They're not really lost. And it's your obsession with the fact that they're not here and they can't be found that's making them be lost. So flip it somehow.
Yeah, no, I like that. Allow it to come to me. What a great story.
I've had a lot of missing things lately. I still have a few that are still, I'm too pressing thinking you're missing, you're gone. So yeah, they're still gone.
What are they that are gone? That you're looking for?
Just different things in my house. Just different things. I had some checks that were missing.
Oh, yeah. Checks. I think someone owes me money. Hey, look.
Not written ones, so. Yay!
Hey, Angela.
Hey. I have noisemakers.
Oh, God, yay. Hey,
One's
have you
rude.
What is that? Show us what you have.
Okay, I have this one.
What the heck? It's like a balloon. Whoa.
Oh my God.
And then I have a
It's an
kazoo.
instrument. Okay.
Wait, I know what
I
that
don't
is.
know how to work
That's a Mychols nose marker.
I have that one too. And then a friend gave me this one once, and it's that one that makes a fart noise. But I stink at it.
No pun intended. That's good.
I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
Oh my gosh, and she's rhyming too. Stop rhyming and I mean it. Does anybody want a peanut?
That was my line.
I'm sorry.
Must be time for a song.
Oh yeah, so today we're covering oh my God,
Randy,
look
hi,
at it.
Randy.
It's Kurt Beasley. Hi Randy.
I have a Randy story today.
Oh, okay, she's got a Randy story.
It's a stupid one. You can save it for later.
No, I think now is a good time. Now that
You know
brought
that
it up.
stupid song? Banana Pana Pofana. For some reason, I was doing that with Randy's name after seeing his name on Blab. And then I realized you can't really do that with my name. First time I ever thought about it. Elsie, you're kind of left out too, but Tom, Tom, Palm, blah, 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 blah. Left out on a stupid urban weird thing.
So funny. Dang. You know, remember, we're supposed to do fairy tales at one point on Blab.
Cool.
You know what I think we should do? We should do something on like those spooky songs that we sang at camp. Well, we didn't, but maybe our big sisters. Rose,
I didn't get to go to
Rose, Rose, will I ever see thee wed? I will marry at thy will, sire, at thy will. A poor bird, take my flight high above the sorrows of this sad night.
I like it. I like it. It reminds me of the song they sing in Hocus Pocus to get the kids to come.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Kind of spooky, but kind of cool.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Bring that one. Oh yeah, so that's Lillys. Sorry, everybody. We kind of got off track. It's called Inspiration. The butterfly flew to us, right?
Absolutely. Okay. Those are the best.
Aren't they, though? Okay. So, I got to see Hocus Pocus. I think, wasn't I a character? We were both characters in that, weren't we? She's like, huh? No, one of those Facebook games. I was like a character in it.
Oh yes, we definitely. No, actually, you were, and I got somebody else. I don't remember who I got.
I know it was so long ago.
I think it was Glinda.
What was it?
I think it might have been Glinda because it's which were you?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. I was Bette Midler. That's right.
But that's a great movie. I only saw it because it was really, really hot, and I didn't have air conditioning, and the theater did. So I went by myself and said, "This is a good movie."
I love it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go on.
That's genius. Oh no, I was okay. I guess let's start with Lillys. You know Lillys, right?
Kinda.
Okay. Yeah, I could say the same actually. I'm really into this one record. And this link that I just posted is this teaser documentary. This band, Lillys, had about 49 members. I say about because
not at the same time.
Not at the same time.
It kept changing, like Menudo or something.
Yeah, I think it thrills him because he likes being a teacher and, well, not a teacher. He just likes being the student of co-creation. And I totally get that. I
Absolutely.
Yeah, right? It's
Absolutely.
like writing your song. So I think he gets bored. Well, he doesn't get bored with people, but, you get it. Yeah, why am I trying to put words in this poor man's mouth?
I get it.
It's free.
Polyphonic spree.
Made a comment.
Thanks, North Glass Works. Hi.
Great band.
Who is it?
North Glass Works. Polyphonic
So what do you know about that?
Well, I just know they're awesome. The first album's particularly great.
Cool. Okay.
They just did a tour recently, which
He's talking about this.
Polyphonic Spree, yeah. Follow the day and yeah.
Cool.
I played with them and you liked them. So
You have to play them.
You wanted to go see them play live and then we didn't go. He was out in Pomona, but
once I went to see a band. What's that? Hey, da-da-da. Oh, they also do that. Remember, I wanted to beat that kid up.
yes.
The music annoyed me so badly that this is before I got into, being a nicer, more peaceful person. This band, I love their song, but I couldn't stand everything else. And this kid
Hey Lloyd, I'm ready to be heartbroken.
It's a great
but
song.
I can't see further than my own nose at this moment.
But this kid kept stepping on my
Hey
foot.
Lloyd, I'm ready to be heartbroken.
On your what?
On my foot. And I said, I'm going to meet you outside. Oh, there it is. Look. So there's Kurt Heasley.
Hey, we have a request.
Cool. We do?
Yeah,
Stop
make a
playing
request.
Not counted as a request.
No. Yes.
Great songs. Oh, but I'm not really that proficient.
Oh, so anyway.
I will do my best.
Yes.
So this documentary, I think, from what I'm understanding, there was supposed to be an interview of all these 49 people, but what happened? Remember? It's pretty sad, you guys. I don't know if you can handle this. If you can't handle this, please. Okay, his name is a director named Wayne Hamilton. And in one of the YouTube posts for that documentary, someone wrote that he actually took his own life in 2009, and no one seems to know where the rest of the original footage is. So that's all we get.
Bus crash. And there's also a request for Fox on the Run.
Fox on the Run. Which actually, we got to do a blab on the suite. That would be pretty awesome.
That'd be sweet.
I wish I did. Sorry.
Yeah, if anyone in the chat room knows that song, please come in. Which has I'm always trying to get people, even if we're doing Lillys here, please bring in a song that you love. What?
All right. Dalton Dave.
Oh yeah.
We should put him down in the hot
Simon
seat.
said.
You got an acoustic guitar?
Yeah, if you have an acoustic guitar, come play it. We're gonna do.
There's a lot of those too.
Oh gosh.
guys, oh my gosh. Uh-huh.
That's not really a category on my playlist, but I get it.
Okay, that's all right. Hey, no pressure. It's just blab, but that was a great request, and I just wish I was more.
We can learn it. No, whenever we get a request, we should write it down and do it.
Thoughts on the road.
Yeah, that's.
No, are we
that's
gonna?
yeah.
So we should do Sweet next week.
Nick Drake, Vic Chestnut. If he's gonna do that, I'm gonna pull one. But he said Nick Drake, Vic Chestnut. Then he said Ballroom Blitz, and I'm gonna throw you Tom Waits.
That's so weird. I was just thinking about Sweet today. Sorry, Angela. I was listening to you and thinking at the same time. I can do it just like Kurt Heasley. Don't think you're so. Yeah, I'm kidding. Thinking of Sweet today. That's so freaky. Are you in my head?
You need to worry about that a hell of a lot less. Go put your head in other people's heads and stop worrying about whose is in yours.
Oh, that's true. I mean, we are aligned, right? Look at, there's Kurt Heasley being sexy. So anyway, so after...
Yeah, he really is.
The last video I saw, he had long braids. But let's see. So after the album that we're going to talk about,
it's dead.
he got back into shoegaze. Oh, I should really give some background on this band here. So...
All right, so yeah, back to the subject at hand here.
Okay, so Tom, would you like to talk about the musical style of Lillys?
Well, they went through a lot of different phases, but I know they started off as I did in the early 90s, and a lot of bands that I really liked as a shoegaze band. So bands like My Bloody Valentine that came along the late 80s in England were a huge influence on a lot of us, particularly on the East Coast. And my first band, my main band, The Waking Hours, we were definitely big into that, and Ride, and didn't really come off on record, but we were a huge fan of that. I think a lot of East Coast bands kind of went through that shoegaze phase. And of course it's back and stronger than ever before now.
But he
should have stuck with it.
But he had a lot of dream pop too, which got him out of the shoegaze.
Right.
I think he's got a very active mind, possibly.
Yes, Kurt has a very active mind. I don't know him personally, but I just know you just listen to the songs, and there's not a whole lot of continuity, and they're certainly not predictable, which is what makes them awesome. Lots of chord changes. The vocals have all these twists and turns. Rarely do you find a verse that. Oh, really? What do you got for us?
Yeah, I'll give you a taste of what they were. Oh yeah, I don't have a pick.
I got one for you.
Okay.
And I think we have a song.
Yeah, this gives you an idea of how this man's mind.
What's the name of the song?
Sometimes works. Nanny in Manhattan. I'll play it as far as I can. Oh, God, give me strength.
You got this one. You got this one.
You
know, some people could be a little quiet with the door. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm just making excuses in case I totally screw this up. Here I go out the door, my apartment before I miss my train, and there's no way that it's happening. Cause you see, my girls are doing things without me, so I'm gonna see what goes on without me. Cause my ex is a critic, and now living as a nanny in Manhattan. He wrote the books about me. Secrets, he writes out words. About people that you know. There's another verse. And then it goes to this wow, 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 real like, you know, wow, 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 wow. From the train to the car, and as we drive, I kept calling, leaving cute one-liners there on your machine light. I'm looking in your window, and there's some guy looking back at me. What the hell is happening? Well, your ex of the critic is now living in the nanny in Manhattan. He lives with some folks who tell jokes about things. Secretly writes out words.
Sorry.
Songs about people that you know. Yeah, that's pretty much.
I missed my big lead break.
Yeah, it's, you guys, I'm not even kidding. It's just like, what?
Yeah.
And remember we were talking about the monkeys last week?
Yeah,
I mean, Oh, and remember what that guy said? Oh, it was so funny about this record. What was the record called? The presence of nothing is the presence of nothing? No, that's not it.
Boy, I don't remember this part. Was I there?
Were you there? I don't remember. We were both there.
I don't remember. I don't remember the record. I remember a guy talking.
Oh, is it? Record. I think Better Can't Make Your Life Better. And then, let's see. Okay, so they've been...
Yes, I remember the record, but I don't remember a guy talking about it.
that was in my head. No, I'm kidding. So they have like strong influences of the Kinks, the Monkees, and the Zombies. And Tom Cox is a guardian. An album, 4 stars, calling it an album of scrambled dream state intellect with endless hooks like the birds beating... Oh.
The birds beating up the monkeys on Fast Forward.
Wait, after getting high.
After getting high, right.
I'm surprised I didn't encounter this music earlier.
But that whole... what you really hear a lot in that period of Lillys is that monkeys, that kind of stuff, which is awesome.
The Lillys, the Kinks, and the Zombies.
The thing is, though, it's like then they went back to their shoegaze, like after this really cool record. And then they were on Sire Records. And it was kind of back to the cool stuff, but I couldn't tell how dedicated he was to it. It's like really cool, but it's still a label.
Sure.
And I'd love to interview him.
So there's that great YouTube clip, you can see it on YouTube, they're playing on one of the British TV shows live. Yeah, Top of the Pops. There's one where they're doing it live, right? And then there's one where they're syncing and they just totally make a sham out of it. But both of them are great. They completely tear the set up. And at the end, Kurt is just like standing there and the talk shows. And he's standing there like that, all proud. And he reaches out and shakes the guy's hand like, hey, man, no harm, no foul here, whatever.
Yeah, even though we destroyed your whole stage.
Right, exactly.
He's super tall, too, apparently. He's like 6 foot 1,000.
Or maybe just 7 foot.
Something like that. And so, okay, so there's like there was another band that kind of was
Was that the Apples in Stereo?
Yeah, Angela, you did that a little too well. You're kind of scaring me. But
well, that's been driving me crazy because I will swear I own one of their songs and I cannot find it. And I could not find it in anything that you had either. So it's like, it's making me crazy. Who is it then?
Now you're looking for something. Remember the butterfly.
I told you.
Remember the butterfly. No,
well, it also depends on how badly you're fighting. You know, and it's like, yeah, I'd really like to know. It's confusing. But
I hear you.
I'll live.
So what got you into Apples in Stereo? What appealed to you about them?
Sadly, it was one of those cases where you picked probably the most popular one, no matter how popular that might be, but the one that they somehow pushed at you and you heard it and said, cool. And I remember buying it. And it was like on some iPod incarnation before I think they were iPods. It was somewhere in there. You know what I mean? I remember that first MP3 player that was before you had an iPod. That could take like 5 songs.
Right? Yeah. I remember that. What did you?
And I'd take it hiking.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. What do you call it? Repeat.
They better be good songs.
Yeah, right.
But hey, apparently it was because that was the time period I think I had it. So,
I remember there was something called Walkman, but we're not going to talk about that. Walkman on the MTV lab.
Anyway, that's cool. That's cool. So hiking with Apples in Stereo.
Sweet.
Don't fall, you might get bruised. In stereo.
That's good. In stereo. Not just one knee, but both of them.
That was
yeah, that wasn't awful. It was just bad. No. Okay, no, seriously.
This is a soft launch. We haven't promoted this heavily.
Back to that again. Okay, so tell us, who is Apples in Stereo?
You know, not a lot of bands come out of Denver. I'm sure there's probably a lot more than I know about, but it's kind of rare, I think. Maybe, and I'd invite anybody to to educate me on this, but I just didn't really. You think of apples in stereo, you think of like Boston or Providence or something kind of a little more East Coasty, and it's just really cool that it came out of Denver. Again, starting around early '90s when a lot of us were first starting out. I was still in grade school, of course. Of course not, I was not. But yeah, I mean, just
in your father's
kind of like this combination of garage, indie, neo psychedelia, power pop, sort of a musical melange of ingredients, and really just had a string of great albums in the mid '90s. Very melodic, 60s, like songs, really good songs. Like a lot of bands will just go for a sound or a style, but you just strip everything away, and the songs and the lyrics are just really awesome. Very compelling lyrics and great melodies. You could just hum them, or you could play them on piano or guitar by yourself. You don't need a band behind you. And yeah, that's one of the things I always loved about them.
Cool. So they're like 1992. That's when they started.
When they started out, and then the records are all good. You can find great stuff on all of them, but I think right around 95 was when I really started to listen to them.
And the drummer, they had a female drummer, Hillary Sidney. She left in, 2006. She used to be married to the singer.
Yep.
She joined or started her new band called the High Watermarks. Actually, she already was in both and then wanted to put more time into her current project, the High Watermarks. 6th of July, great song. You can find that on YouTube.
Awesome song.
Actually, I have a link. But don't do what Tom did. Once we played this really amazing show, and in the middle of us going into our next song, Tom goes, "Oh yeah, and we have free CDs available right behind you." Everyone took off. I was like, "Really?" I'm sorry.
Over at the cafeteria, the other side of campus, there's a table
set. There's so much wrong with that story.
They all left. The whole crowd dispersed. I'm like, am I seeing that? It's just we weren't thinking, in the moment. Oh, there they are. There's
well, if you had been promoting one that they were having to pay for, that was the proper time for them to get their money ready. But if you're gonna give it free, no.
Yeah, we've learned. I'm sorry. Did I expose?
No, I'm not.
You can have my water.
Really?
You guys live down in Southern California. Go to a Disney event with a notepad and take notes.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's true. Mm-hmm. We will do that.
I've been to D23. I've seen how they give away free things.
Cool. Okay. I think that's a book in itself.
It is. How not to be trampled. How to make people think things that cost nothing are something.
Interesting. Angie's got some insights over here.
I do. All right. So it must be time for a song.
Yeah, it is time for a song. I just quickly want to say that. Well, no, you do your song first, and then I'll talk a little more about.
Okay. So I probably will need my lyric cue.
Oh.
And you'll probably strike them down because I'm pretty sure I know all the words, but if I might really screw up. Okay.
Why would you say you're setting yourself up for?
No, I'm just setting the expectations of the audience very low. By some miracle I pull it off, and it sounds pretty good. Then
Can I coach both of you?
When I called last night, I wasn't high. No, I had not been drinking. When I saw a sight I can't deny. Now maybe there's some thinking. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I nearly dozed off on my pillow. Had to rub my eyes. Oh, I saw the whole thing from my window. Seriously?
Sorry.
Oh, wait.
Wait, for God's sake. When somebody sees the sky, this is seriously. Open wide, analyze the solar system. Saw the moonlight passing by. What would you think about him? Imagine my surprise. All my life I've been so ordinary. Had to rub my eyes. All my mind was just a little blurry, and it seems so. I don't know. No, I don't know what to do. And it seems so. I don't know. No, I don't know what to do. Why don't you slow down? Keep going.
Where's the bridge?
What are you talking about? I was still singing. You were supposed to.
It was
scroll.
good.
It's part of your job.
Yay! It was
Wait,
good.
there's no bridge. This is where it really takes
Wait a
off.
second. This is my song. When it's your song, then you can say when the bridge. This is
Can
my
I do
special version.
Nanny? Can I do Nanny in Manhattan over again? Yeah. Okay.
When somebody sees the sky, seriously, sees the sky open wide and rides the solar system. If he saw the moonlight passing by, what would you think about him? Imagine my surprise. All my life I've been so ordinary. Had to rub my eyes. All my mind was just a little blurry, and it seems so. I don't know. Now I don't know if it's true, and it seems so. I don't know. No, I don't know what to do. Something. Now I don't know. Something that I'm seeing, or was it just a dream? And I don't know. When I tell the world my troubled life, now do you think they'll listen? Or is this just the kind of drive people like to put on television? Imagine my surprise. All my life I look out the window, I can rub my eyes. Ooh, I remember holding from my pillow, and it seems so. I don't know. Now I know what to do, and it seems so. I don't know. Now I know what to do. Thanks for nothing.
Well, you got one applause.
If you guys want to extend that sort of thinking, go read up on the connection between Sonny and Cher and Sam Butera and Keely Smith.
Ooh, she loves Keely Smith.
Absolutely, I got to meet her. You got to meet her in Palm Springs back in 2007.
Sonny and Cher learned their act
cool
that they did on stage, say like on the TV show, that kind of bickering back and forth. They learned that from Sam Butera and Keely Smith's Vegas act.
Oh, okay. Was there physical violence involved?
No, just like Sonny and Cher. Did you ever see the 70s show?
Yes, and Donnie and Marie.
Like that. Like the 70s show, Sonny and Cher. Because, I mean, they kept it going after they divorced. But see, that's the downside if we play this.
Good point. Yeah, that's cool.
But it is a persona we could wear.
I love the persona.
But only a persona to wear.
I love that. Angela, you're like all over it.
I am.
Now, as for this Apples in Stereo band, okay, so their current status as of 2010, Angela, they have this crazy cool album. Do you like ELO?
Damn, I wonder if that's what I heard the song.
Okay, oh my God.
I do, I love ELO.
Okay, so their album Travelers was from 2010. And it's all like retro futuristic and as of 2012, they said they're going to be working on something entirely different. Now, I don't know what that means. It's a crazy mind.
And they still haven't brought it out?
No, I haven't heard anything since.
No,
but
yeah.
It was from fun trick noise makers? Sorry, Angela?
They were, well, at least the little I heard on yours, and knowing my taste, since I was attracted whatever I heard and bought and now don't seem to own anymore, that they have like other little noises sometimes that lead into things and things. This had, one of the ones I listened to had like an old announcement or something, and then it went into the music, I think. Mm-hmm. You're looking at me like I'm wrong. All right, never mind.
I'm trying to learn from all this.
Oh, I love music that has little stuff in it.
Wait, that has what? Little stuff? What, me?
Well, you know, little nuances. Little nuances. Like we were talking about Tom Waits, and he isn't dead. But there is a song where Tom Waits has a musical chicken sound. I mean, it's not a, you know,
chicken sound?
It's meaning it's not a little tambourine. It's not a little triangle. He has a chicken go, and it works. So little songs that can do weird things like that and make it work.
Do you have an example of that? Or just, I'm going to have to remember this.
Chocolate cheeses, Tom Waits. There's a chicken. But I'm also a big fan of toy piano.
Oh my gosh, we have a toy piano.
We do.
Use it.
Use it. We're going to use it just for you, Angie. Angie, what's your... So, with all these crazy nuances you speak so highly of, what's your favorite one? And we'll go back to...
Yeah, that's right, because you got one more song.
Do your song. I'll let you know later. I'm really into electro swing, though. So, Parov Stellar, or however you pronounce his name. Parov Stellar. Parov Stelar.
In here?
Oh, I'll type it.
Boo!
Song?
Okay.
Here's my first one I ever heard of him that I just loved. Charleston Butterfly. There you go.
And we were talking, Butterfly is this total subject.
That's kind of funny, it is.
Tonight.
Oh!
Wow. Yes. Are you going to play with me?
And my lilies.
Oh, yay.
They're not really lilies, they're wild onion. But they were all I had.
Wow, that's so cool.
It was a late inspiration.
I love it. Can you eat the flower and the bulb? Wait, is it a bulb? Oh, wait, it's not an onion.
You can eat the stalk and you can eat the bulb. And it is a bulb and it is an onion. But I don't think you can eat the flower, but I could be wrong.
Never know. And there's so many, I bet you like every flower has 100 of its own kind. Except for the band Lillys, I think there's only one of them.
One of them. Then goes in my mouth.
Whoa, what? Okay. You ready with that kazoo?
No.
Oh gosh. Please let me get this
Never
one
mind,
right.
no.
No, you got this one. Come on, dude, this is like Total Kings. Total Kings.
How do you remember how to work a kazoo?
That's a big one.
You got this. Hello, I'm here today, down in my bag with me. I just got you a conquer pleasure. Well, thank you very much. I want to do this over. I want to get this right because I screwed up Nanny. I'm not going to do this again. Hey, Kurt Heasley, this one goes out to you. Wow, I just needed to get that out. Hello, here today, down in my bag with me. I guess that's the root of your pleasure. Well, thank you very much, sir. Is that you have lovely to look at with sleep? Give them away around here. You couldn't give them away around here. All persons of people. I hear crickets.
Ooh.
That's it for now.
I love crickets, but
Nothing else.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did?
oh, I thought it was.
Alright. Yeah, you did it, but you
Nowhere
didn't
their
really do it.
action goes.
You gotta really, it's at the top of the throat.
Oh,
You gotta feel it right here, actually, when you do it.
Oh yeah, when you sing.
Yeah,
I
you're
swear,
gonna feel
it's
that
like right
sucker
here.
right there when you do
When
that.
you do that sound, you're gonna feel it right there.
You know.
Yeah, you want to
Does
do it
it-
with us?
No. Does it feel
It
good?
looks like
I'm not sure. It sounds like it feels good. Hey, speaking of the blabs,
Yeah.
I don't know if we could figure out the timing for one of these, but I discovered something when
That
I was
people can
over.
find out.
Well, I'll message you on it later, but
Okay.
we might want to have them at Cancun.
Really?
Sudden realization. Yeah.
Okay. I'm totally flexible. So,
Epiphany.
I
Aha moment.
like that. Well, I love aha moments. I'm like
Ooh.
all about the aha moment.
I like shiny things.
That's my
I
favorite
like.
Well, your guitar is
Dark
very
things.
shiny, and it can see your computer.
And you can see my.
Computer in your guitar. Just like you can see mine in my glasses.
I know. I'm always trying to look through your glasses to see. Yeah.
And I'm always playing with them.
Yeah. Well, it's just a thing.
But your guitar was doing it too. It was joining
It's
in.
reflecting in the light of the song and the happiness.
Absolutely.
So I guess we're just gonna end with what the heck is that?
It's a cricket again.
Crickets. Thank you, Randy.
Thanks a lot,
Charlie
Randy.
Brown says, if I do this, that means speed up. What Randy's basically saying is, get back and be funny. We'll play some damn music.
Yeah, I'm just gonna probably end this blab with the second verse of Nanny. Oh, you Kurt, I will get these songs. You just wait.
Let's do it.
Nanny or
No, you-
apples?
No, you remember the whole thing. We get them all mixed up. So I play it.
Oh, right. Oh, good. This totally takes the heat off. Are you insane?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
1, 2,
Oh, God.
3, 4.
Wait. Count it off one more time. Okay, guys, so I love you. We're going to just end with this, and somehow we'll fade out. And we'll all fade out. Oh, boy, here we go. From the train to the car, and as we drove back at home, leaving coupon line, just there on your machine line. I'm looking in the window and the sun gonna get back at me. Please tell me what the heck is happening. You're at the secret again, I'm sitting at the nanny and she runs up.
You know how it is.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Mychols. We love you.
That's all, folks.
Thank you, butterflies.